Hi there, it's Patmos and welcome to a new series of Foundation. This time it won't be a how to play series, but we will just have fun with the game and try to make a kinda historic, beautified town. So we're going to use the decoration stuff, etc., and see if we can actually make a small little town that looks beautiful. Now I think while I'm going, I'll probably still do some explaining and stuff, because, well, that's just a way to keep talking and probably who I am, but I don't know if I will explain everything all the time. So I've chosen the fluvial map again, because, well, it's just a map I like with the water and, well, those hills, and yeah, it's a piece of land I like. Now, I've been looking around this cute little map. As you can see, there aren't really very many starting areas right here. We can, for instance, start there, but it's quite far away from the river. That's something I don't like. Close to the river, well, not really what I want. What I kind of want to do is start off in this area, because I want to make, well, I'm probably going to make a few villages. And we're going to start right here, and then I'll probably, well, I'll expand downward, but also westward, and then expand it to here, and we get a fully built zone with houses in the middle, and we can do all the industries around that. And then my plan is to get across the river, get some industries going here, and then start to work our way up here and build towns and stuff there. So yeah, that's basically it. And I think in the end we should, well, just fill the map with housing and industries and see if we can get a lot of inhabitants and just grow all those little towns together, so they form one cute little town. Well, that's the idea I have in my head now. That changes, of course, but that's how we're going to start. So I'm going to buy this zone, and that also means we have to go through all the quests again. So we'll have to build a village center. Well, I'm not going to build it too close to the berries, because we need two gathering huts around it and a granary, so we can't really build any houses there. So I'm going to build it a little bit away from it. If we go down, if we build industries here, it's a good spot probably to build the village square somewhere here. So yeah, that's it. Now we need a builder's workshop. Let's build that, not too far away from the city center, but also not in the way of any new housing. So I'll build it somewhere down there. Let's assign 3 builders for the moment. And then, of course, we need all the basic resources, which is a lumber camp. Of course, we need a stonecutter's camp. And we need a gathering hut. Ooh, I should get time rolling. That's probably it. Oh, it's already rolling. Alright, well, let's speed it up, because everything is quite slow in the beginning. I'll build the gathering hut right there, a bit away from the city square, because, well, this is probably the place where we'll be building the market, etc. So that's nice. Let's get rid of all those messages, of course. Alright, so here's our list of people. Now, of course, you don't start with a lot of people, but I want 2 woodcutters. I want 2 miners. And we can start with 1 forager. And as we move along, we will change a builder and a woodcutter, for instance, to get a transporter for the granary and market tender to sell the berries in the market, but that's not for now. Of course, we have to make extraction zones, so let's do so. There's 1. Here's another one, and 1 for the stones right there. Well, that's a good thing. Let's get rid of all those messages. We have to produce berries now as a quest. That's fine. Granary will be built. And we should work on a well. And the market, of course. Now we should prioritize this one. Since this one isn't done as well, we should also prioritize that, because we need stones, both for the granary and the well. But the granary needs to be built, so we can actually start selling stuff. We need a granary for that. So yeah, like that. Alright, 2 people will go and mine some stone. Hopefully they will build the granary first. And then we get a transporter. Should probably expand the extraction zones a bit. I want to get rid of all the trees. So I'll probably won't be doing a forester, for instance, anytime soon. It will take some extra time chopping down all the trees and walking quite far for our lumbermen, but I think it's worth it. Let's get rid of all those trees so we have every room available for housing, etc. And no trees in the way. Well, there we go. Almost done. Bringing in 4 stone, which is nice. Should continue building. There it is. Have to wait for another stone to be ready. Waiting for a builder. Oh, there's 1 stone, so as soon as a builder is available, they could be picking it up. Oh, it's being picked up for the well. But there should be... yeah, there's 1 more. As soon as the granary is done, I will assign 1 builder to be... well, probably do that already, to be the transporter. And then as soon as the market is done, I think 1 of our miners will become a market tender. Because we really need all the wood we can for building the new houses in the future, so... and everybody is still pissed because they don't get anything, so... that should be a thing to work on. Now let's see, let's just set everything to berries. Can collect the berries on the map. There's not much more they have to do, so it should be doable for them to just collect all the berries. And yeah, this one is done. Is the well going to be done anytime soon? Yeah, all the stones are there. So let's make this one a market tender, and that should do the trick. We should now have everything, and our people should start getting happy. Now, as you can see, right now we have almost 500 gold coins, and with 2 people coming in probably, or hopefully, when this is done, we should start to make some money by selling goods. So I'm going to immediately expand as soon as we hit 500, which could be any time. And that means we have an extra space for the sawmill industry, for instance, because it also creates a red zone, and we want our people not to live in a red zone. So yeah, there it is. We had 500. And we have 2 zones now, which is kinda nice. 1 more villager needs to buy food. There it is. And yeah, 2 people decided to come live with us. And we can assign them a job, of course. And in the future, well, we can already start working on a sawmill, at least if we have the money. I'm going to put it in the corner right there. We'll just have to wait until we get the money for that, but that's fine. Should probably put this one up here so we can quickly put people to work once they arrive in our village. I think these are the 2 people joining. And I think we should get them, well, at least 1 in the lumber camp. And I think 1 should be in the stone cutter. That's nice. So now they want us to build a church, etc. What I'm going to do now is pause the game for a second and then assign where I want houses to be built. We will be using this area for now, around the village square, and probably not this area because this is some place I want to build the church. So we'll just start off with this area. Don't make it too big. They only need 4 houses at the moment. And that way, now they can just start picking a place to live right there. I always prioritize those so that they can get happy real quick. Happiness was 100, but now it's 60 because they lack a house. So as soon as we can actually build those houses, the quicker we can, the better it is. We have wood for 3 houses already, so that's going well. And with 3 woodcutters, that's looking good. We also make money, which is splendid. We just have to wait a little while and then get working on the sawmill. Once we have a sawmill and of course a warehouse, that'll be the time to start working on a church and a lord manor, for instance. And with planks we can unlock our first trade route, which is great. Gives us also a extra zone, a free zone, probably this one. So yeah, we're off to a nice start. Let's hope we get a few people in. Now that's pretty randomized, so I've played games where I had like 2 people coming in a few times in a row, which really boosts your economy because they will buy berries. And well, yeah, not just one, so that can slow you down a bit. So sometimes you just get unlucky. Oh, there's another house right in the trees, perfect. So keep in mind, sometimes you can just get unlucky with that. Don't worry, it will just take a little bit longer for you to reach the goals you want. So don't, I don't know, start crying or whatever. Hello, my workplace is full. That's your problem. Well, they've completely emptied this zone, so let's dezone. I like to keep things clear. Going to leave it there for now because it's costing me 5 tools to replace that building, and that's not worth it. Tools are very expensive at the moment, so I'm keeping it there. 1 new villager arrived. We should make it a forager. We want to get our berries going. We definitely don't want a food shortage at some point. And of course we are going to reach the 100 anytime soon now, which is great. We can build that sawmill, start working on planks. And that's a good thing. Let's start working right there. Next building should be a warehouse, because when you build a church you will need 11 tools. That's a pretty smart thing they did there. They created it in such a way that you have to unlock the trade route and you have to start buying tools, because otherwise you can't even finish the church and people will want to go to church. So yeah, they did a good job there. Really making you have to use the different things in the game, like the trade system, etc. And it also means you have to learn how to do that and how that works, which is really good. One of the things I usually do as soon as I make planks is I'll build the warehouse first, and once that's done I'll stockpile my planks and unlock the trade route, and then start working on a church and a lord manor. Because then the trader can already stop by and provide me with the tools I need. What we however can do while we wait for the planks to come in, well, first they need to build it, which is going to take a little while, and then we need people to work there. We can already make the blueprint for the church, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to set this one right there. Have to keep an eye on where the market square ends. It's ending right there, so let's put this up there. Put in a nice big church with a nice cross and probably a nice door. Now this is a little bit close to the market square, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to place it a little bit backwards, just like that. And I probably will add this one, because right now we can only hold 20 people in there. And with it we can probably hold 30. And we are already getting close to 20, so this is the way I want it. So now it's done. All we need to do is click start, which we won't do because our sawmill isn't even ready, so I'm not going to start working on it. I'm going to assign the 2 villagers to be a builder and another gatherer. We need 52 stone for the church to be done. So they have to work, and probably one of the next villagers that comes in will be a miner. Well, we'll see. At least this way you can plan ahead, because, well, it's just standing there. You can even close this if you want to. It's just there, and as soon as you think, oh well, now's a good time to start building it, you can start building it. I first want this sawmill to be completed. And of course it's fine if this one's ready, I don't really mind, but it We need the sawmill to start producing planks for the warehouse, so yeah, they really need to start working on this. Come on, finish that building. I think we can also put in the first pieces of a Lord Manor. Now, you can see the zone where the church makes everyone more happy. And since our village will be situated in the first square the first time, I'm going to build the Lord Manor here. As you can see, the green zones are very nicely close to each other, so that'll create a very nice area where people really will want to live. High desirability. So that's the thing I like. We built 2 of these right there. Not going to start building it yet, but we will soon. Is this the good place? I think so. Build houses here. You can already start to zone right there. Now you really need to plan ahead if you have with those houses. You can always destroy them, of course, and then people will just search for another place to live. But I usually, with my first house, I will expand it a little bit. And so I won't zone directly around my Lord Manor, just to keep that area free from people trying to go and live there. Now, of course, I don't mind them living here. At some point, I will destroy the lumber mill and the stone quarry anyway. Oh, the sawmill is ready, but we don't get anyone new in our village. So that's a thing. Are we going to wait 7 days, or should I just tell... I'll tell one of my lumber people. I'll check here. Woodcutters, we have one level 1, so he can be a carpenter. That's better. We'll do him. He can now start making planks. I like it. And... well, money is coming in nicely, which is good, which means we have the money to build new buildings and industries. That's a good thing. I just really wish people would be coming in. But we need more happiness for that. And one of the ways to get more happiness is making sure that we have a church. But first we want planks. There are the first 2 planks. That's nice. We need 20 to unlock a trade route, so that's going to take a little while. And, well, speed 3. We're on speed 3 pretty much the whole game now. Just 1 again. So I guess this is one of my bad luck games. But, well, we are on speed 3 right now, and right now you're just thinking, oh well, come on, let's go, let's go. But as soon as you get a little bit further ahead in the game, or at least in my opinion, you'll be playing speed 2 a lot, because at speed 3 sometimes things just go so fast. You have to manage your military, an envoy is stopping by, you're building industries, you have to keep an eye on all the resources you already have. Do you have plenty of clothes, plenty of food? What do we have to change there? So yeah. Later on in the game, speed 3 might be a little bit fast at some points, but, well, right now gives me the time to just talk away with all the stuff I have to talk about. Not that it's pretty much of any interest, I guess, but I just like to talk. And we get a second carpenter, which should hurry up the production of planks, which, well... 2/3 of the planks are already put to the warehouse, which is great actually. And this also gives the stone cutter time to get all the stones we need for our church. I like it. We need 70 planks for the church, so that's going to take some time. Yeah, 2 more planks picked up. Or being picked up by one of the builders. Should probably, I mean, a gathering hut is just wood, and we have plenty of wood. So I could just tell it to build an extra gathering hut right there. And just one right here. Because, well, we will be needing those anyway. And right now I have 2 builders not doing anything. So yeah, let's start working there. Yeah, this one can be done pretty quickly. There it is. We'll set it to wood. No, just one planks. We will need a lot of planks, and we will put on the tools there. So remember, when you want to buy something with the trader, have an open slot in a warehouse, because otherwise no trader will sell it to you. Now we have, so they probably will put in those 10 tools we have in our temporary storage right in the well, but that's fine. And as soon as we get a transport in there, they'll be done. And right now we just have to save the planks. We already have 7, which is good, to unlock that trade route, and then we will start working on the church. Ah, the gathering hut is done, the other gathering hut is done. So what we can do now is we can just tell it to stockpile these piles of wood, I guess, and start constructing the church. And that way they should, at least, not touch the wood, but start working with the stones, etc., to go working on the church. So they can already bring the stones and do some work on the church, while we wait till we have 15 or 20 planks. We have 15 now, and unlock the first trade route. Then we'll click stockpile again. We basically make free the planks, and then they can start working with planks on the church. And of course we want the church to be done, so happiness goes up. It's really nice to make all the people happy. Well, we have 17 planks now. Next step should probably be 19 and then 21. Yep, there's 19. 21. Let's unlock. Don't longer stockpile. We get a free territory, which will be this one. Gives us the opportunity to expand. And now we should set our goals. Well, I need to buy up to 20 tools. We will sell berries, and we will sell more than 100 if we have. So now we will save up 100, and as soon as we have 105 we can sell 5. We'll do the same with planks. Why? Well, for instance, if we are going to build our keep, we'll be needing a lot of planks. So yeah, I want to have some in reserve for big projects, and the rest can be sold. Now they will only, yeah, we were not producing any polished stone yet, but of course we will at some point, so it'll be interesting to watch how that goes. And yeah, planks are coming in, tools are being brought in. Let's hope they will finish the main core quickly, so people can go to church. You don't have to finish the whole church. As soon as the core building is done, and I guess the door, but I'm not even sure about that, people can go to church, which is nice. If we look at this, well, the core building is missing all its planks. So yeah, the door's getting planks, small tower's getting planks, no, not getting planks, so the door's getting the planks. We'll see. One villager arrived in the village. Well, I'm going to make that one a woodcutter, because we need more wood now, with all the wood being cut up in planks. That's the thing to keep in mind. You probably need like 2 woodcutters for one sawmill to actually keep it going, especially if you have woodcutters that really need to walk quite far, because you want to get rid of all the trees in your settlement, like I do. If you have trees close by all the time, then you probably don't need that many, but, well, the way I play this, I do need a lot of woodcutters. Not going to waste tools on that yet, but we will, and I think there's the trader coming in, so we'll probably see quite a bit of money going. And yeah, 20 tools again, which is good. Also means we can now actually build a lumber camp right here to provide extra wood. I will already zone this area as well. Just like that. So as soon as we have people free, which we will at some point, they can come in and start chopping wood there. Still need a transporter there. Not about that. But for now, oh yeah, 2 people coming in, which is nice. We're losing money, but that's fine. That's because of the trade. As soon as we get a few weeks or 1 week ahead in time, that'll pass and we will start making money again. This is just an estimate of what you are making in average, and right now of course we are losing money spread out over the week, but next week that'll change, because then the trade deal will be gone and we will start making money again. As you can see, the numbers are already rising because we paid all of that cash to the trader in one time, so that's a good thing. Now I do believe this game works in a way that even if you have no money, you can still buy stuff from the trader and after that start earning money, so that's kind of interesting. I like that. Let's put also an extra miner there to get more stones. Stones already in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this building as well. We need that Lord Manor if we want to promote people, so yeah, let's start building that. We now have a monk requesting an audience. Interesting thing is, they get in the well. Oh no, I'm not going to give away any planks. If you don't have a Lord Manor, they will just stop right inside my well. Probably because that's a storage where you begin, or that's the village square, I don't know. It's really interesting. They just stand there right in the well. Oh, that's their problem, of course. Ooh, the core is almost done, so people can start going to church. Yes. As you can see, they're already coming in. 2 out of the 20 that are able to go. Since we have only 18 people, everyone should be able to go. So, that'll increase happiness. They will get more happy. And, well, we have like 6, 9, 12, we have 14 jobs available, which is nice. Means that we can actually use a lot of more people, put them to work, and then they will all bring in money because they buy berries, etc. So that's all looking very good. 2 more people coming in. Nicely. Still need a lot more planks though. Do have 3 woodcutters, so, or I don't know, how do you call them, carpenters, so they are working quite fast. And now that the transporters are bringing in the wood, that's a good thing, because now the carpenters only have to walk to the warehouse, and for that they had to walk all the way through the lumber camp. Now that's also means that well, those 2 people coming in will be the ones going to that lumber camp, because we need that lumber. Especially when our Lord Manor is done and we start promoting people, they'll all want a house. And because of that, we need a lot of wood. So, I don't think my lumber camp is ready there, no. So let's prioritize that. They're all working on the church right now. I really want that lumber camp done, so we can put these people to work there. So yeah, I'll already make them a woodcutter. As soon as the lumber camp is done, they will go there. Well, they're working really hard on the church, which is a good thing. It even appears that the front door is done, which is one I kinda like. So we have a stone church with a few wooden add-ons. I like that. Looks really cool. Don't know if this is the final detailing of the game or if they will change that a little bit more, but I like it the way it is now. Alright, our 2 woodcutters are going to the woodcutter camp. Start working there, which should boost our wood production. Yep, that's good. And church is almost done. Are they already starting to work on the Lord Manor? No, not yet. Good thing is, as soon as you have like 3 parts available to work on, your 3 different builders will all start to work on different parts of the church. So that's really nice. Now we have only 1 part to be built, which is this one, and the little cross. So only 2 builders can work on the church now at the same time. So one will probably start building on the Lord Manor as soon as he can. But as long as a building consists of more parts, you can actually get a lot of builders working on it, which is really nice. Especially later on, if you build like the tavern or something and you really like to make a big one, then you have a lot of buildings there, and you see a lot of workers there, and it can go pretty fast if you have the resources for it. Which is, yeah, I like it that way. Well, just one more tool, and it's done. Cool. That's the church. Then they will start working. Oh yeah, we get a good base of planks now. Which is also good. We have a villager coming in. Well, what should we do there? I should probably put it in the warehouse, because people in the warehouse have to walk quite far. But yeah, that's a good thing. Church is done. Perfect. And we get 10 points for that. We can't use them yet, but as soon as this building is done, we can. Well, we've already acquired 3 zones, or spaces, or territories, or whatever it's called. And we have our wood industry going, church being built, Lord Manor being built. After that, we can grow a little bit quicker, or faster, or however you call that. But I like this episode so far, so I'm going to end it right here. Not much beautification done, so I should probably talk about what I want to do. One of the things I want to do is create like a small village and then put a wall around it. Start off with a wooden wall, of course, maybe later do a few brick walls, and then start building another village, I don't know, somewhere around here. Make a wall around that, and probably at some time connect those walls and make nice gates, etc. And of course detail the market. If you look at the market, I don't do that in a normal game, but there's plenty of detailing stuff, and you will get more once you advance in the game. So that's one of the things we will be doing, just putting all those beautifications there, working with hedges, fences, etc. So yeah, that's a thing we will be doing. But for now, this is the end of the first episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.